The next tip for this week is Google Jamboard. So if you want to use something for your students to collaborate all together with you on a whiteboard type activity, you can, or you can create your own activities for them to do. So here's a couple samples. So you go to jamboard.google.com. If you're an elementary teacher, this is something I have found helpful just in our home. So I made a Foundations tile board. So if you go ahead and click on this, the cool thing with Jamboard is parents or students can download the Jamboard app on their phone or device, and then that way they can touch and move things around. So they just come on over here, they click the select tool, and then here they are creating different words. So they can just drag and drop. So they're going to be building their words as they would in class. And once they have the words built, in order to get them back in the right spots, down at the bottom, there's going to be an undo button on the app. It's up here on this one. So I'm just going to undo, undo, undo to put the word back, and there I go. Now there's other activities on this one. So I added in this for samples for students and for teachers to use. And then of course there's a spot here where students can practice writing words that they need to, their trick words and their sight words and building words and such from there. So this is a sample for you. Now, how do you get this to all of your students to be able to use? So up here, you'll get a link. So you'll go ahead and say share. And you'll want to make sure a couple things. So you have to decide, is this just going to be like a make a copy for each student? Then you'll want to set it up that way. If it's something you're going to have them collaborate all together on for different subjects areas, you can do that as well. So once it loads up here, we're going to get a link. I'm going to take the link that I get and make it public on the web. That way anyone can access it, no sign-in required. I'm going to get that link, I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to paste it up here in the URL. I'm going to change the ending part and change it to where it says /edit normally. I'm going to make it /copy, and then I'm going to highlight that whole link. Control L will highlight it all, Control C and copy it. And then in my Google Classroom, I might add some classwork here. And one of the activities is going to be to do their foundations. And so I'll say Foundations tile board. And from there, I'm going to add, and I'm going to add in there a link. And I'm going to just paste that link, Control V, say add link. It's automatically going to force a copy for them, and you can see that we'll do that from that part. And then I'm going to go ahead and assign the topic date, which is this week, and go ahead and assign. So that's one version of doing Google Jamboard, and you can make lots of other ones as well. So if I go back to Jamboard, you can see there's different topics and templates that you can use from there as well, and you can make your own.